Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome to another challenge. This time around, this challenge is a brand new game mode type in Splatoon 3 called Challenge Mode. Very simple. Works out for the theme of this said series of mine, but this first challenge in Splatoon 3 is very basic. This challenge has us playing Turf War on brand new maps here for the brand new Sizzle season, which is Barnacle and Dime and Humpback Pump Track. But the big catch for it is that you cannot use any of your sub abilities on your gear. You can only use main abilities. So if you got your gear, say, decked out in all swim speed on your sub, but your main ability is ink recovery, then you're not going to be using any of that swim that you have on, say, like your shirt. You're only going to be using that ink recovery ability. So this makes things a little bit harder on the player, but overall, this challenge isn't really that challenging per se. So what if we change things up a little bit and added our own kind of spice to the challenges? For this said challenge, we're going to go random. So we have a multitude of different weapons in the game, and I'll be using random number generators to pick what weapon that I'll be playing. So every single round, I will be playing with a different weapon, and I won't know what it is until that round is ready to begin. So I figured this first challenge in Splatoon 3, let's go ahead and spice things up with our own flavor and add some randomness to the event. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for some wacky adventures. So this is a 2-hour event. It only goes on for 3 different time periods, and the next and final one is happening from 4 to 6 Eastern. So a 2-hour stretch here in just a few minutes. This said challenge, I don't think I could check it here. Can I check it in the terminal? I might just check it from my actual menu. No, I can't check it at all because it's not available. That's fine. Well, I can just do this instead. So if I go to challenges and hit rules, this is a Turf War specific challenge. And this said challenge has you playing on the brand new stages for the season. And you have no secondary gear abilities whatsoever. So if you have, say with my gear set here, if I can show it, my glasses have a lot of special saving and special charge up on them. So I won't be using these perks at all because these are sub abilities. So I'll only be using the main ability, which is my last ditch effort, swim speed, and stealth jump. The rest of these will not be touched at all. So that's one thing about this mode that makes things difficult, but honestly, there could be a little more that can make this mode difficult, because all you're really doing with this said challenge is you're just playing Turf War, and that is it. And you're playing Turf War in the 2 new stages, so you're getting used to the stages. But if you play Turf War for as long as I have, you're used to the said mode, and you already know what you're doing. So I'm gonna spice things up a little bit. We have a bunch of weapons in the game here. We got 8 pages worth of different weapons. So what I want to propose is, how about we do a little bit of randomness? So I'm going to pick a random number between 1 and 8, which will give us our page. And then I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 12, which will give us our weapon. So in this case, I got to keep on tapping through. So let me do this now. We hit generate. I get 1, which means I'm on page 1. And then I do generate here, and I get 11. So page 1, weapon number 11. In this case, it'd be the Nautilus. So we're going to start this off with my main, the Nautilus 47. That is kind of hilarious. My favorite kind of weapon is my first pick. I'll take it. So that's pretty much how this is going to work. Every single game, I'm going to change my gear to something else. In this case, it's going to be starting off with the Nautilus 47. So it's going to be interesting, to say the least, because some weapons I feel will need very specific gear sets. Like now the Splatoon Stamper, because of its 30% ink efficiency nerf, is going to want some ink saving main on it. So that could be helpful. Then you have a weapon like Nautilus, which is really good for swim speed. Something like a blaster here, for example, like say the range blaster or normal blaster, you want some intensify action. So I'm probably not going to change a lot of my gear sets. I'm probably going to keep a lot of it just the same. Because honestly, it won't really matter for a lot of different weapons. Some it might, some it won't. In this case, since I'm playing my main, I might as well swap to my main set. Just by changing up one little thing, though. It's going to change over to my sunglasses here. There we go. So, yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Going to be playing with my main weapon, just to start it off. And we're going to be swapping every single game, and I'll be picking a random number. I'm not going to show the browser every single time. I think that's just too complicated. There's no reason to. I just tell you the number, and then you see my result.
5 minutes later.
All right, here we go. Multiplayer mode and maps have been updated. It's time. It's time for too many Trizukas. Actually, that's next week. It's time for some turf war. Can we just do the too many Trizukas? That sounds more fun. All right, here we go. Challenge. Celebrate a new season with a new stage. Barnacle and Diamond Humpback Pump Track. So one new one and one returning stage. First weapon of the day is going to be the Nautilus 47, a weapon I have put many hours into. I am very comfortable using the Nautilus. It's basically the one weapon that has really pushed my ranking up in ranked game modes. So I should be able to handle pretty much any situation with this. See how this goes. And play on Humpback Pump Track, the returning stage from Splatoon 2. We're going to probably see a lot of new weapons, and also since it's the beginning of the challenges right now, like this said rotation, everyone's power is going to be just much higher than you would think. So right now, we're just kind of starting with some default values. I hear a Zipcaster. And I see a dead Zipcaster. I might be able to just pinpoint you. Okay, Paintbrush is going after the Charger. Leave him be. I see some chumps coming in the mid. I do feel a little bit slower without some of my extra swims, but it's not by much, actually. 2 mains of swim is enough for Nautilus. And for the most part, Nautilus, my build is just all movement based, so this is really no different than normal. I just think up the wall a little bit so we can get up. Oh, hi, Kraken. Hi, Kraken. Alright, that was just a push back a little bit. I have no ink, though, so I should wait this out. Alright, we got an ink chat on our side. Give me some push. Alright, there goes Mothman. You see the Charger, they did move. Gotta throw this out. Oh, Zipcast's gonna try to go this way, but this is Humpback. There's barely any walls. Okay, that's cheese. Alright, I was trying, but to be fair, I had a lot of damage already. I don't like your name. It's a little questionable at best. I just gotta be careful to E-leer at this point. Object Shredder, just destroy this, please. Thank you very much. Alright, I got the Alpha Brush somehow. I wasn't even trying for the Alpha Brush. Get out. Okay, that's good. Got to paint up mid a little bit more. This map is a real big, just if you can control the sides in the middle, then you pretty much have the map. It's always kind of been that way, because you can't really get back to your spawn without just a super jump, so it's really hard to get back to the very beginning section. So if you can control the path leading to it, then it's just like, yeah, you can keep him in there and just control mid. That's how it's always been since Splatoon 2. Are you done? Fine. We won anyway, so it doesn't even matter what we do. So there you go. We did it. First game, very simple. But hey, I got my random pick as my main weapon, so, you know, makes it a little bit easier, to say the least. Not gonna always be that way. So now, let's see what the random gods have to give us. First off, I just want to see my totals. 11 and 1, that's really good. Alright, let's do it. Change gear. So, random numbers. 7 and 7. Oh, okay. Flings a roller. Yay. Guess I'm doing flings a roller. I'm gonna focus on missiles. Like, I don't know what else to do really with my flings a kit. This will work. If people are staying with me in a lobby, they're gonna be really confused. Like, why did he go from Nautilus to Flingza? I don't... Why? Don't worry about it. Alright, game number 2 here, Hump. Nothing really specific I'm looking out for here with the kits. Probably gonna see a lot more Last Ditch during this, because Last Ditch Effort is a really powerful ability. And since we can't stack up subs for this, a lot of people are gonna just probably opt to do Last Ditch Effort just to get a lot of their ink recovery and also ink savings. Alright, I'm just gonna missile this guy here going around with the stamp. There you go. Gotta use that tackle the roller. Press the button before you jump to get the horizontal. That was very random. Just like my weapon. Crap, that's a crab. Hi. That's a dead crab. Bye. Gotta remember, I also have mines. Because that's gonna be really helpful just for some location tracking. I should just about have enough here. There we go. There's my special ready. Place down a mine. And missile. Man, this definitely feels like Splatoon 2 right now. Splatoon 2 map, spamming ton of missiles. Yeah, this is just like 2017. I also realized I still have object trigger on, so that might be a problem. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I was wanting to do stealth jump, and that's a good moment where it would have been useful. Didn't matter because they fell for it. I don't know how that worked out in my favor. We take those. Oh, that's a stamp. Just place this. I had a feeling. I was going to super jump away, but I was way too close. There was nothing I could have done that would have got me out of there in time for a super jump. Alright, so I have to be careful where I jump. Now remember, my gear set's not optimized for this. Okay, got you. Here comes a reef. One more hit. There you go. Should have just enough here for missiles. Hit him. And that's game. I think we just won, too. Which was getting kind of dangerously close near the end, so I am honestly surprised we won that. Having the best gear set, too, for this is another thing that surprised me. That's 2 for 2. Alright, so let's do another random number at this point. So we got 1 and 3. 1, 3. That's not anything that different. Yeah, that's 10 attack splash shot, the weapon I was using last night. That's actually really good. So that's another thing with how I'm doing the random thing. With the random number generator, I might actually get a weapon we've already got in like a page like this. If we get a repeat weapon, I'll just probably reroll. As long as I remember it's a repeat. So now I'm back to my kit that I had beforehand. This is my last Stitch build, so this will be perfect for this kind of event. Okay, so pretty much everyone's a shooter here, I see. Okay! Well, so much for playing on the mall. Goodbye! Let's do it. There's no point. There's no point. Hey, that means we reroll the weapon. No, we don't. I'm not rerolling a weapon if we didn't play the video game. That was a waste of time. It happens. Try again. Wow, the other team actually did play the video game for a little bit. I'm kind of surprised. As soon as I see someone poof immediately, it's like, just put down the controller. Because you're only going to be in here for like 5 seconds at most, and then the game's going to kick you. No point in playing. Alright, so unfortunately we're right back at the Humpback for a third time. This might be the Humpback 5 game round. Ooh, we got an opening gambit in here, but it's an arrow spray. I don't know how well it's gonna work out. Arrow sprays take a while to kill. But if this guy kills multiple times, he's gonna have a lot of buffs for a long time. We got 10 missiles and triple ink strike, my favorite. I can do it too. Oh, come on. The bomb clipped the side of the hammer. I was trying to throw it behind this looming guy because then it would have probably hit him and not hit the hammer. Sometimes you just get a bad throw. Careful, there's a Splatoon on my tail. Okay, that was bad. I was trying to bait him around, it actually almost worked, but I ran right into the slash. That was a little more over to its side, and I thought I could avoid it. It happens. What? Was that the arrow spray that got me? No, it's the Neo Splash. I was gonna say, did I just help that guy's game? But the answer is no, I did not. My hammer and base, already gone, that's good, but I see a Booyah Bomb. This team's setup is literally just painting the floor specials that are very threatening to be near. So their special game is really bad for us. Man, I'm doing terrible with my flash shot right now. I bring my aim game here, and I've just been doing nothing but dying. Alright, they're moving in towards our base from the looks of things. Yep, I had a feeling. I was trying to outrun him and then turn around to shoot. Well, it's been 30 seconds now, last 30. Now I can start spamming bombs because of last-ditch effort. I saw us in danger there for a second. We can maybe take this back, but it's going to be a close game. Like a very close game. Oh, no. There it goes. That's Platana. That's Platana, I think, alone got their points. Because I saw as soon as I died, our squids became small. That's unfortunate. Can't win them all. I was hoping for a random sweep just for the memes, but we can't have it all. I want to see how many kills and deaths I had, because I definitely did not do that well with Femtech. I'm usually better with the weapon. Last night I was doing really good with the weapon, but yeah, 1-6. Like, this was a really oppressing game for this weapon. Alright, let's do the random number generator. So we got 2 and 1. I didn't see what the ability I got, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to use any subs anyways. Alright, so number 2 and 1 is... Platana Stamper. I feel like Last Ditch might be good on this right now because of how it's going to work out, but I'm going to go with Comeback instead. And because this thing got nerfed to just oblivion, give me a main save. I'm going to need it. 30% ink efficiency? Yikes. It's a big loss, so I need to make it up with an ink saver main. On the main, specifically. I mean, this almost gives back the amount of ink they took away on the patch. Not enough, but it's close enough. Can we actually play on Barnacle and Dime this time compared to the last time we were here? That'd be nice. Oh, so far so good. No one pooped from the first second, so... Looks like they're mainly focused on painting their base area for now. Or at least just get some of mid. Yeah, okay, that was like the worst place to be thrown for my sake. It's gonna back away, zip cast over, but threw it right where I was going. Oh, I got marked. That's fine though, it doesn't really matter. That's maybe I want them to come towards me. Alright, at least I took one out with me. Perfect. Unfortunately, it's respawn Punisher, guys, so I'm gonna wait here a little bit longer. Not by much, it's like maybe a second more. Oh, that's the moment I hit him with burst, that's about right. Well, on the plus side, if I keep on dying like this, I'm definitely gonna have all the comeback abilities of my movement. Because comeback gives me a lot of movement stuff for like 30 seconds. Man, this is a really rough one. They have pinned us back. I've heard a lot of people complain about this new stage, saying it's very easy to get locked out, and I can see it. With Turf War, there's not many things you can do once you're stuck at your base. Okay, that was bad. That was really bad. Yeah, they pretty much pinned us in. So I think this is pretty much game over because of just the map design. Unfortunately, when you're pinned in like this, from what I've noticed so far, it's really hard to get out of your base. How did he... Oh, that's how. I was going to say, how did the guy that just killed me kill me? And the answer is, he didn't. His friend did. Dude, every time. How is that happening? I know it's a swoosh, and I was close to its face, but they don't do like 500 damage per pellet. That was insane damage output. That was a really bad game for me. Like a really bad game. Wow. We had 2 really good games and 2 kind of bad ones. So how's game number 5 gonna be to average it out? What is my power gonna be in the final game? It's gonna be like 100. Like that's not even possible. How do you get that bad? Found a way. All right, well, let's just do a random number generator. I did a little better apparently this game, but not by much. So let's see. Next weapon. 1, 9. Weapon number 9 here on the first page. Light Tetra Dualies. I don't know about that. If anything, probably just go with some quick respawn. Alright, so final game for my matchmaking points. This will tell me what my overall power is. Just gotta get used to using dualies here because I don't play with dualies all too often. But out of all the dually types, the Tetras have interest me the most. They're the most aggressive one out of the different dually types in Splatoon. And these new ones have zipcast, so this is very, very mobile. You can tell a lot of people like it because everyone's playing with it. Throw out some sprinklers just to get some ink coverage at this point, which would be a good thing just for the beginning to build up my zip cast. Get rid of that immediately. And then one of the Tetras got me. Yep, that's about right. Trade with a Tetra. Sorry, you didn't trade at all. The trade was your life for my gain. Well, there goes the paintbrush. Nice. Okay, now that's some Tetra gameplay right there. That was actually really good. I don't think I've done a kill of that caliber yet with this weapon. Okay, well, I got one of them out of that. That was pretty good. It is kind of pinning them back a little bit from what I can see. And I got a teammate launching super chumps, so we're going to get some cover. Perfect to rush in. Gotcha. I'm out of ink. That was the worst time to be out of ink. I thought I could have a little bit more when I threw out the sprinkler and then the dodge roll. That was a bad move. My team has not inked anything at base. That's not great right now. Well, at least I got me the respawn. I gotta ink here because no one else is bothering. The problem is, you don't need to ink all of your base, but you need some of your base, because this is ridiculous. Come on, man. Also, you get out of here. Thank you. Paintbrush, no you don't. Alright, let's zip. See you later. Guy's mad. Come on. Alright, paintbrush down. Unfortunately, someone else got me. And then someone else got him for me. Thank you. We can probably take this back if we get a good push. I can see it. Oh boy, I am surrounded. Nice. Let's push. This is the time. Hurry up. Do it. Do it. Let your dreams be dreams. Let your splats take over. I don't know. That was close. Oh, I didn't even see that bomb. Just throw this over. And with that, I think that's victory. I think we just got it. Perfect. So with that, That's 3 wins and 2 losses. So what is that going to count to? That is my question now. I can't believe I did better with this than I did with the Splatoon Stamper, which is basically a similar mindset with the Zipcast on this map for me. It just did not work out. It really helped to have the dodges. That's the big thing. 12 and 6. Yeah, that's way better. And with that, we got a power of 1649. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll take that power. So you know what? That random set, yeah, we take those. That's a high power. I'm good with it. So yeah, I hope you like the random stuff. That was fun. I'm still gonna do more random things, but maybe next challenge, I'll do it again. I don't know. If not, maybe I'll just play this a little more straight, because the next one's just Trizukas. I don't know. I'm liking the mode, but this one, very simplistic. It was fun to just throw some random stuff in.